No!
Michael Fassbender!
Yes!
Right, so I'm pretty hyped from yesterday still, as you can see. I went to this Xmen fan event in central London. Absolutely fantastic. Met a cool few people there. Shout out because they're going to be watching this. And I'm just going to talk about the experience. Sat on the Avengers one, and I was thinking, I'm just so fucking glad I got this opportunity. No way I'm going to miss this. So as my brother and I, we were very excited for the event. So it was at the Picture House Central, which is a really great venue. They have like these exclusive games. They basically check these stamps. You get sent to the bar area upstairs, and the vibe in there and the people, it was absolutely great. They had like this game basketball players do. Everyone there was pretty much a pure Marvel fan. And it was just great to see. Then it was like a levitation booth where 5 cameras would take a photo of you and you jump on this trampoline. Arcade game as well for Xmen. And then there was a single photo booth where you just literally get a photo behind the poster. This is one of the best places for this type of event. Give it a recommend. I think Picture House Central need recognition for how they do these events. Security was great, cool interior, really good vibes in there. And it was pretty cool. But the best is yet to come. Around 6:45, we were in the actual preview screen. Bags where you had a lot of free stuff right here. There was bingo as well, but I don't actually think there was any point in giving these because they never actually did it in the end. But still a good event. Really like this event because we saw quite a few exclusive clips. Can't really say much about it. All I can say is that action is really good in this movie. We only saw briefly what it was. Quite a tense plot in the storylines. There's definitely something interesting there. And it's not going to be like the usual X-Men film where I feel like it's just not exceeded expectations. I do feel this will be better than Apocalypse. There's a lot of people were giving stick for that. Even James McAvoy at the event made a joke about it.
Then he was like a teacher in Apocalypse, which we don't talk about. And then
he got the opportunity to see 4 of the cast members. It was Jessica Chastain, Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy, and the Queen of the North, Sophie Turner. They came out, everyone cheered. We were really excited, and it was quite cool to see them in person because, you know, when you see an actor or an actress on the screen in person, it's like, whoa, they're actually here. It just doesn't feel like you're literally in a film. It was just so cool to see how they would speak to you and the audience. They were quite funny as well, so everyone in that group had a lot of personality. They were also joined by the screenwriter Simon Kinberg. He basically has worked on the X-Men movies and he was a pretty cool guy. He looks a bit like Ryan Reynolds. And then you had Chris Hewitt, who was interviewing them for Empire magazine. I was quite happy going to this event because not only you could meet the cast members, but you get a preview of the film. It was more special that I went to see it without being 100% sure if I wanted to, because I'd then get a feel, would this film be worth going to see? But you know, X-Men has been around with the Fox distributor for 20 years now, and it's been amazing for how long that journey has expanded. So it's definitely overshadowed by the MCU and Marvel Studios, but I do feel the X-Men is going to be in really good hands once it's got a film in the MCU. I just think about the cast and if the current members of the X-Men will be in the MCU films. I'm also really intrigued to see how this film plays out. We saw a few exclusive scenes and some of the clips were quite interesting. Lots of action, interesting dialogue, and there were a few scenes where you couldn't really tell what was going on, but you knew there was something interesting. I got pretty much like a Civil War vibe from one of the scenes and I definitely think it's worth going to watch this film because trying to create a narrative which is a bit more different than the other X-Men movies. I just feel it'll be a good close-off. I do hope they smash this one because it's just the end of the Fox dealer. Of course, Disney bought that over, and I just hope it really goes well. And I really love the X-Men. I think it's a great franchise. It can be as good or maybe better than the Avengers, but only time will tell. This event was great. I'll leave you with a few videos and see what you think.
No, I just like wearing a helmet and a cape and getting paid. No, I mean, to be honest,
love is the idea of creating your family. And sometimes it happens later in life. Sometimes you find your people later in life, but it doesn't matter, I guess, where you're born, who you're related to, what, you find your people. And that's just as powerful a bond as anything.
Mutants can actually exist in harmony and safety and without persecution. They write their own laws. They're governed by their own people. But once he finds out the death of his friend, that's something that is very black and white. He goes immediately Old Testament, and it's an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, and it's very clear.
Just a kid, really, a selfish student, a kind of relatively vain student, and we saw him as a sort of broken drug addict and junkie kind of figure that was had to kind of find the hero inside himself. and then I was M people. Was that M people? That was M people. Yeah, mutant people.
And so she, shape shifts to be human, but I wanted her to also be kind of an elevated form of humanity. And the only person I could think of, there's a lot of people I can think about.
Fantastic. And on that note, we have to say goodbye to our cast. Will you please give it up once again?
Hey!
And Sophie Turner, thank you.